Bow number 1, Row America Rye.
The defending champs.
Coming down fast. Coming down with a strong 36 stroke rate and a half. Coming down fast. Moving swiftly. Good line. Bow number 2, Greenwich Crew.
They bop hard.
They bop hard. Let's see how they do. It's going to be a tight race between these two, I can tell already. I'm sure they're keeping their margins even. Oh, and already we're getting some passing
They're
already.
coming out at a 37.
Whoa.
Some
Bow
fast
number
strokes
4,
this
moving
morning.
through bow number 3 already. Saugatuck, bow number 4. First Varsity 8, coached by Mike O'Hara. Doing great. Bow number 3, Row America Rye. Second Row America Rye boat. That's awesome. It's great that they have such good showing already. Bow number 4 looking to push on bow number 3 and get that nice line through the bridge to start their turns.
86 boats to go.
87. Bow number 5. That's
St. Andrews.
St. Andrews Rowing Club of Roswell, Georgia. Also moving through fast. A lot of these boats in the 8 events can usually run a higher stroke rate because they have a lot of other rowers to back up that speed. Easy to move through the water, easy to keep the rate up. It's what makes these crews competitive, especially at the such a high level. High rate rowed well, wins races. Bow number 6, Marin from Green Bay, California. They are the 2024 bronze medal at Youth Nationals. Let's see how they do this time around. Passing through Riverside right now. Followed nice behind them is bow number 7. That's Mount St. Joseph from Flourtown, Pennsylvania, sporting some nice purple boat, purple oars. Easy to see, easy to recognize. Nice even margin between all these crews so far. Bow number 9, moving right through bow number 8 as we cross through Riverside. Saugatuck, bow number 9, second Varsity 8. And bow number 8, New Trier from Northfield, Illinois.
Bow number 8's got Nora, Sasha, Orla, Caroline, Cecilia, Catherine, Bridget, Blake, and another Catherine, rounding it out from a high school with 5,000 students in it in Illinois.
Wow. That's great for them. Bow number 10, Saratoga Springs. Saratoga Springs, New York, home of the Head of the Fish. That's next week for those going. Hopefully we have similar weather there as we do this week. That'd be amazing.
Bow 11, Oakland Strokes.
Grateful to be back at Head of the Charles. Grateful to have them. Moving nice and strong through Riverside, trying to work up on that bow number 10 Saratoga crew. Open up a nice margin on the boats behind them. It's important to build your margin now. In fall racing, that's all you got to have. You have the boat behind you to see if you're moving away from them, and the boat in front of you to try to move up on them. And that's really the only metric you have throughout your race. Bow number 13 coming down now. That is White Marsh Boat Club from Conshohocken, Pennsylvania, who are still looking for their first top 10 finish, and hopefully we'll see it from them today. Bow number 12 right behind them, and bow number 14 closing the gap. Bow number 12, NorCal crew from Red City, California. And bow number 14, CRI, the Varsity Girls 8, trying to make a move through NorCal crew just before this bridge. Bow number 15 coming down, that's TBC Racing from Washington, D.C., who is the premier Jewers Rowing Club in the Washington, D.C. metro area. That's their Varsity Youth Women's 8. Bow number 16 coming on a tight line through Riverside is the SAC from Gold River, California. Another West Coast team. We have Alyssa, Lexi, Stella, Claire, Summer, Annalise, Isabella, Mary Margaret, and Tatum Hall. Closing out that boat. Followed by bow number 18 and bow number 17. That's bow number 18, PNRA Mercer from Princeton, New Jersey, and bow number 17, Sarasota crew from Osprey, Florida. That's their both A-boats, and the Mercer crew moving through the Sarasota crew, trying to also get a nice line through that bridge. Oh, bow number 19, that's Mount St. Joseph, another Mount St. Joseph boat. They got their nice big M on their oars, purple and yellow.
They're making a move.
Oh yeah, you can hear it from here. making us strong through this last stretch. Followed by bound number 20, Port Rowing from Port Washington, New York. It's a community rowing team based on Long Island. Nice flat water on Long Island. Hopefully that's good for rowing. Must be good for rowing because they're having a great showing today at the Charles. Bound number 22, Montclair, New Jersey crew. Moving right through, trying to push up on Port Rowing as they go through this stretch.
You can see crews lengthening out into that strong race pace, finding something sustainable to take them all the way down the course.
This is the middle of your race where you want to lock in and kind of find a nice, smooth rhythm for yourself. This is like 1,500 in. This is their first one. Bow number 23 and 24. Edging to see who will be the first through this bridge right here. Bow number 24 is BCC crew of Chevy Chase, Maryland. Bow number 23 is Resilient RC from Fairfax Station, Virginia. And bow number 25 coming through is Oakland Strokes from Oakland, California, who are grateful to be back here. BCC crew, bound number 24, are coming off one of their most successful seasons in program history. The Baronesses were undefeated locally last season and capped off an incredible season with a bronze medal in the Varsity 8 and a silver medal in the second Varsity 8 at Stotesbury. So this year's boat has 5 returning athletes, and they're hoping to capitalize on those athletes and have a great showing at the Charles. Bound number 27 coming through now is Milwaukee from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The women's youth aid who plays 16 youth nationals in June. Boathouses are located right in downtown Milwaukee. Followed closely by bow number 26, who is Wayland Weston Club, Wayland, Massachusetts, who rows on Lake Coquituate. Wayland Weston has been seeing significant success over the past decade and have won numerous state championships in Massachusetts. Couple of boats going side by side under the bridge right now. Thankfully, it's wide enough. Bow number 28, that's Brentwood from Mill Bay, British Columbia, Canadian crew. We have Alicia, Rowan, Grace, Novella, Emma, Isabel, Megan, Katie, and Chloe, who finished second at the 2024 Canadian National High School Championships. Closely passing by Riverside right now is bow number 30. That's Greenwich crew. Greenwich crew is 2Vs. We already saw the other Greenwich crew coming by right now. See how they do. They're holding off bow number 29 right now. Pittsford crew, made up of Sora, Caitlin, Mia, Stephanie, Sydney, Caitlin, Megan, Caitlin again, and Violet. See how they do. From Pittsford, New York. Trying to move up on Greenwich. 32 coming down right now. Atlanta Junior crew from Roswell, Georgia. Followed closely by 31, which is Holy Names in Seattle, Washington. 32 trying to make a move through 31. Push them away. And that's right. We are not even halfway through this group of crews. We got a lot of entries here, and we're excited to see how they go. Bow number 33 coming down right now. That's Whitman crew from Glen Echo, Maryland. They are from Bethesda, Maryland, and practice on the Potomac River in D.C. All right, a lot of crews on the Potomac. Bow number 34, Marion Mercy Academy from Marion Station, Pennsylvania, who finished 6th at their Varsity 8, finished 6th at Stotesbury this year. Bow number 35, that's Dallas United crew from Dallas, Texas, who is a young and strong group and looking to improve on their 2023 performance. Let's see how they do this year.
Today is the day for it, given the conditions.
Absolutely. Can't ask for better rowing today. Bow number 36, Los Gatos, the winner of the previous event. Hopefully to move up this rating. This is a 8 of Laura, Ruby, Rachel, Alexandra, Gianna, Elizabeth, Nicole, Ava, and Lila. Coming right behind them, bow number 37, Row, New Jersey, in Mount Arlington, New Jersey. They practice on Lake Hopatcong in Northwest Jersey. 2 female alums from the program recently rowed across the Pacific Ocean in record time. That's amazing. Pacific Ocean, that's crazy. I wonder how long that took them.
Tough group.
No matter what, it was fast.
Yeah, 38.
38, Canadian crew, Branksome from Toronto, Ontario. We have in this boat Poppy, Janice, Victoria, Charlotte, Lola, Alyssa, Ariana, Nina, and Julianne.
39.
Oh, nicely by 39. That's the Erie Canal AC from Alaplace, New York. Let's see how they do. Nice even margins between these crews. Hard to tell how they're going to do in the standings, but that just means with a little bit of an extra push, these boats could shoot out right in front of the other. Another Mount St. Joseph crew coming down here. They have 3 boats in this event so far that we've seen. Flowertown, Pennsylvania, putting out a lot of crews. Passing right by Riverside right now. Running about a 34 stroke rate as they pass by Riverside. Bow number 41, that's One Arlington Rowing from Arlington, Virginia, the only youth club rowing team on the Potomac River. Followed closely by bow number 42, the Radnor Girls High School crew from Wayne, Pennsylvania. They are returning for their 3rd consecutive year and have gained guaranteed entry into the event last year. Hoping to do that again. They're right. Bow number 43, Jackson Reed High School crew from D.C., Washington, D.C. The only public school rowing program in Washington, D.C., actually. So good for them for making top half last year. PCRA from New Rochelle, New York, bow number 44. With Lila, Gabriella, Brooke, Goldstein, Catherine, Juliet, Meredith, Sarah, Paloma, and Sophia in that boat. You can shout out. Bow number 46, Old Dominion from Alexandria, Virginia. Coming through right now, followed closely behind by bow number 45, Detroit Boat Club from Detroit, Michigan. Which Detroit Boat Club, founded in 1839, is one of the oldest rowing clubs in the world. Wow. It's an old team. That's great. We got a close couple boats coming here. Bow number 47 and 48. 48 trying to pass through 47 right before this bridge. Bow number 48 is City Island from Bronx, New York, who just missed out on requalification this year, and they're determined to get in this year. Bow number 47 is Hingham High School from Hingham, Mass., established in 2006. Close behind them, and moving up, is 49, Rose City Rowing Club from Portland, Oregon, who row on the Willamette River in Portland, Oregon. Coming all the way from the West Coast to try to show East Coast crews how it's done. Bow number 50, Gwinnett Mercy Academy High School, who is a young program with proven results. They have participated in the Head of the Charles every single year. Their V8 has been to Sarasota for youth nationals and have made the finals in Scholastic Nationals with medals in city champs as well. Let's see how they do today.
Bow 51, here comes BLS, the oldest public school in the country, coached by Connor Fearon.
Woo. Dear friend. Bow number 52. Moving through right now is Pacific Rowing Club from San Francisco, California, another West Coast crew. They are from San Francisco and definitely have some nice weather to row all year round. Moving up on Boston land as they come through the bridge right now. It's going to be a fight between the two of them. On their home course. Bow number 54 is Duxbury Bay Maritime School from Duxbury, Massachusetts, the high school varsity girls crew. They got a nice open stretch of river for them to row and row their best race. Bow number 55, WJ crew from Bethesda, Maryland. They're from Walter Johnson Rowing, based in Bethesda, which is a competitive high school rowing program dedicated to developing young athletes both on and off the water. Strong commitment to excellence, teamwork, sportsmanship. Their team has consistently performed at a high level.
And here comes 56, Glastonbury High School.
Another alum. Go Glastonbury.
Go G.
See how they do. They were the top 8 public school in Connecticut.
We got Jenna, Isabella, Cindy, Melanie, Abigail, Juliana, Harper, Josie, and Amanda.
See how they do as they come through this bridge. Bound number 57 now, East Grand Rapids from Grand Rapids, Michigan. They are the first V3, the senior of the boat, Addie Serrata, is coxing her 4th head of the Charles. Senior captain Kennedy Storms is rowing her 3rd head of the Charles. The rest of the boat is from their deep junior class auto rower. And right up ahead is bound number 59 and 58. Bound number 59 in first right now is San Diego Rowing Club, and bound number 58 is Simsbury from Simsbury, Connecticut, who rows on the Farmington River and established in 1971. For those who don't know, Simsbury is the Farmington River is a tough river to row on. Very thin row.
Not a lot of water time.
Not a lot of water time. Tough turns to do so.
Twists
Great
and
showing from
turns,
them so
they're used
far.
to it.
Mm-hmm. Bound number 60, Bedford Crew from Bedford, New Hampshire. Nice color boat.
That's a beautiful boat.
I know, it's very pretty. Nice bright blue. Love seeing unique boats on the course. A little bit of a open stretch of water right now. That means those group of crews are moving up on the next group of picks. And usually from here on out, these remaining crews in the race are all lottery picks. So those crews that have entered in and gotten randomly selected and are hoping to have the best showing they can today. And hopefully get a return offer to come back next year. Bound number 66 coming by Riverside right now.
Oh,
Coming up.
Ridley College Rowing.
Yep. The core of the crew who represented Canada at the U19 World Rowing Championships held in St. Catharines, Ontario last August. Sabrina, the coxswain, coxed the Junior Women's 8, which included Sydney, Jade, Charlotte, and Heather, who are in the boat right now. A couple other rowers from the Junior Women's Double and Junior Women's Pair. They are looking to set the pace, chasing down their goals for the upcoming year, and hopefully qualify for next year. Another Canadian crew. Love to see it. Coming down now is bound number 68, also making a showing. Morristown Rowing Club from Morristown, New Jersey. They're rowing out of Camden County Boathouse and row on the Cooper River, New Jersey. Shout out to coming down now past the boathouse is bound number 61. Bound number 61 is Niskayuna from Niskayuna, New York. The boat named Triple Crown. There you go. I got a lot of open water for them to make their best course. Bow number 63 coming down now. That's Windsor from Boston, Mass. Go Lamps. That boat is rowed by Emma, Olympia, Amber, Louisa, Bibi, Ella, Leela, Celeste, and Leah. Followed closely behind by bow number 62, Greater Lawrence Rowing from Lawrence, Mass. Women's Youth 8 from the Greater Lawrence Rowing Club. And for those who don't know, rowing at the Charles is just as much a race as for the coxswain as it is for the rowers, because the coxswain can really make or break your race, shaving off hundreds of meters in this course by taking the right line, especially towards the end of the race as you get into those tighter turns. Bow number 54 coming down, 64 coming down. Arlington Belmont Crew from Arlington, Mass. Passing through here. Followed by bow number 69 with a very tight line. Nice. Narragansett Rowing Club. Fresh, hip, cool youth rowers from America's oldest boat club since 1838. It's an old club. Bow number 67 behind them is Nobles from Dedham, Mass. rowed by Amelia, Kira, Rachel, Talia, Emma, Marin, Gabby, Charlotte, and Sophie. We got a wide range of ages in that boat. It's 15-year-olds even. Bound number 71 coming down now. That's Mount Baker from Seattle, Washington. Followed by bound number 72, Connecticut from Norwalk, Connecticut. Connecticut Boat Club. Strong group of U17 nationals who are bound number 70 coming down now. That's Kellenberg Crew from Uniondale, New York. This is their second year of competing in the U.S. Rowing Sanctions events, where their 8 secured 3rd place scholastically at the New York State Championships. They're excited to see where the future takes them. It's an excited showing for them at the Charles this year. Bound number 74 with the tight line, Annapolis Junior Rowing from Annapolis, Maryland. Speedy, question mark? We'll see. Is there no? That's their bio. They look speedy to me. Bound number 73, Avon High School. 4 members of this boat were in the head of the Charles, returned to the head of the Charles after being in the U17 fours last year. So, some veterans, some new on the course. Got about 15 more crews coming down just about in this event. As we said, it's a long event. Coming. Well, 76, jumping their stroke rate right now. Bound number 76 is the Chargers, aptly named from Liverpool, New York. Followed by 75, Hudson River in Poughkeepsie, New York. And 77, also making a move right now before this bridge, is Montclair in Montclair, New Jersey. This is an important time for your crew to really establish the pace of your race and
get that inside turn.
Mm-hmm. Bow number 78 coming down right past Riverside right now. That's Mercy Crew from Rochester, New York. So 3 of the 4 girls from their junior 4 that made the grand finals at SRAAs are competing in this boat today. Hoping for a good showing from them. Bow number 80 coming in tight on the turn. Bow number 80 is TBC Racing from Washington, D.C., followed by bow number 79, Phillips from Andover, Massachusetts. Bow number 80, jumping their stroke rate a bit, see if they can get big a move and open up that gap before they get into the turns. Bow number 81 coming in right now. This is Headington from Oxfordshire, Great Britain, which is, they were the Head of the River winners in the UK women's event. 65, Middletown Crew from Middletown, Connecticut. They are the longest running public school program in the state of Connecticut. That's good to hear. And as we look at the people in their crew, there are some 14-year-olds in the crew. I'd say the average age is somewhere between 14 and 15. That's great. And a young crew today. But happy they're out here making their Charles debut. Bow number 82 coming down right now, the Twin Cities Youth Rowing Program of Eden Prairie, Minnesota. Followed right by bow number 83, another CRI boat. That's their 2V8. The Twin Cities Rowing Program took 2nd place in the Juniors Girls 8 at the 44th Chicago Sprints, while Stern 4 took gold and Bow 4 took silver at the Minneapolis Sprints, which means they're dominating the competition. These ladies row out of Bryant Lake in the suburbs of Minneapolis, right in the uptown area. TCYRC is the only exclusively sweep team in the Twin Cities metro area. Bryant Lake, a great place to row out. A lot of sailing boats in that area. Pretty place to row. Bow number 84, Pine Crest Rowing Club from Fort Lauderdale, Connecticut. They had a good showing at the FSRA Sweep State Championships and have advanced to Scholastic Nationals. We have several strong upperclassmen and a promising group of rising sophomores in this boat. They saw growth with gains in speed as the season progressed, and they're leading to a great postseason. Oh, coming right now, we have 3 crews coming down. We have bound number 86 in front of Miami Beach Rowing Club in front of 3 more boats coming up now. This is going to be a tight race right now. Bound number 85, 87, and 88, all making a move. 87 is Shrewsbury High School from Shrewsbury, Mass. 88 is Cascadilla from Ithaca, New York. And 85 is Haddonfield Crew. Interesting bit of races. They're all buying for that inside turn, inside a line, so they can get those easy turns on the next part of the race. All comes down to the move right now. Whoever can get out in front can cause the other crews to yield to them and establish a nice dominance for the last bit of this race. Coming down right now is crossing through Riverside is bound number 89, the Coopers Juniors from Morristown, New Jersey, a newly formed club consisting of Morristown Rowing Club and South Jersey Rowing Club, who row out of the Camden County Boathouse in southern New Jersey. Bound number 21 coming down now as well, moving fast through the course. This is DC Nationals from Poolesville, Maryland. They row on the upper Potomac River, and they are making a quick move right now, trying to get in front of some crews before this bridge. Bound number 90 now. That is Westford Community Rowing from Westford, Mass. They are a high school program in the greater Boston area. Followed closely behind by bound number 53, Phillips Exeter from Exeter, New Hampshire, the Fall Club Program. We might have potentially one more crew coming down this course. We'll see. That's it. All right, well, that wraps up that event then. That's a great showing from the Youth 8s. All 90 of them.
If you want to take a little break, maybe, and then if you maybe switch with Andrew.
All right.
Yeah, sounds good.